you wanna go insane, either way, baby, we could go all night. We could do it all night. We could go all night, all night. Do we heal, do we bleed? I'ma follow your lead. We could go all night.
I've been calm, cool, collected, but you pushing on my nerves. And knowing your intention, I'm under pressure. Okay, I'm admitting that a couple things I said got acidic in the tone and the presence, I get careless. Long as you know I come with imperfections. When you look at me, you see the soul through my flesh. You something special. Know you looking bomb, the way you dressing, gone flex and hold it still and let my mind digest. You got the leverage, you got the upper handle on the situation. You worthy of a million more of the storms that we weather. We fight retreating, then fuck, but you trying to kill the cycle. When nobody's stressing that body like me, I know the way you like it. I treat you like a queen, run the castle.
We could do it all night. We could go all night.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing? What y'all doing today? Today is Sunday. I'm so glad I had to rest, okay? But I wanted to have this conversation because I thought it was a good conversation. I'm gonna piggyback back from Bertha May. Was having a conversation about if somebody's my YouTube friend and what they're doing, do that affect me? Do that bother my association with it? And so hopefully in the next couple of minutes, my friend That Green Vegan is going to join me. Maybe Derek's going to join me. Anybody can join the conversation. The link is already in the chat, so you can join. But I just wanted to have the conversation. Just because I'm friends with somebody on YouTube, it could be a YouTube ship, a friendship. I know them outside of YouTube. Doesn't mean that it's my responsibility to gatekeep them, because I'm not. Because my friends in real life do what the hell they want to do. Then they'll ask my opinion. They might ask my, what you think about this, but don't mean I can control them. These are grown people, and I'm about to be 50. I'm not trying to control anybody but my 2 kids, okay? That's my responsibility, and with my grandson. So I just feel like because I'm friends with people on YouTube, doesn't mean I can control them, doesn't mean I can make their moves. They make their own moves. And I feel like it's not fair to judge because they're doing something that I don't do. And if I miss something because I be at work, I might see on the replay, I might not see it in real time. I think it's unfair to judge anybody if you wasn't there, you didn't see it, and how you plan to commentate on it if I didn't see it in real time. So, hey Joshua, how you doing? So I just feel like it's not fair that you can judge somebody because you're friends with somebody. I have friends, and because my friends do something don't mean I'm going to do it. I'm just different like that. And I'm not trying to control nobody. I hope your holidays are good, Joshua. I'm not trying to control nobody because, honey, I'm trying to control the 2 kids and trying to keep them straight A students. And so, no, I'm not trying to control anybody. But, I feel like, do I have a conversation with my friend? Yeah, I might have a conversation, but that don't mean they don't mean they're going to take my advice. So I'm just hey, Jill, how you doing? I just wanted to say, just because I'm friends with somebody on YouTube does not mean I can control them, does not mean I can tell them what to do. Okay, and I want people to understand that we are all grown people. This channel says just Andrea. It don't say Jill. It don't say Derek. It says just Andrea. Okay, and I respect that anybody else's channel is. So I want everybody to feel like everybody is free to do whatever they want to do on their channel. And because I'm friends with you doesn't mean I can control you. I can tell you what to do. I can have a conversation with you, but that's it. So I just want people. That's why I said I named it Why I'm the Villain, because I'm not. I'm not. I have friends. And I have friends, and the funny thing about it is I have friends in a couple sectors of the YouTube sector. I met them with other people, and I have developed friendships. That doesn't mean anything bad or good. We ain't behind the scenes gossiping. And matter of fact, when I'm on the phone with my friends, we barely talk about YouTube stuff. It's about real life stuff. what's going on in my real life. And so no, I'll put it out there. No, we chop it up for a few minutes and then we go on about our business, about our real life and what's going on with our family, kids, got elderly parents. That's what we do. So I just wanted to say, do not judge other people because they're who their friends are. And because they're friends, I got friends in all different walks of life. And I don't want the echo chamber. I like people. I like every different people. I don't want the same friends. No, I like different people, and it keeps you balanced when you have different people and different categories of friends. Because you got the friends who could check you, and you got the friends who can't because they don't be around like that. Hey, Bush Soldier, how you doing today? Good morning. So I feel like yes, I do have friends on YouTube, okay, but it doesn't mean that Andrea Lynch was able to see it. It doesn't mean Andrea Lynch was able to tell them what to do, and it doesn't mean Andrea Lynch can tell them how to move on YouTube. Everybody have to make their own path. And I feel like that's what they should be able to do. Good, bad, or indifference. So if my friend is on YouTube, run them up, what can I do? I can't do nothing. I have to let it play out its own self. Hey, Real Talk 87, what's going on with you? Good morning. I hope the holidays are good to you. But I have to let my friends, my associates, do whatever they want to do on YouTube because that is what it is. If you try to police everybody, matter of fact, you're gonna go crazy. Matter of fact, you might just be crazy. I got kids. Let me see who this is. Do I know this person? I don't know. Hello.
What up, Adria?
What up? Who this?
Serving X. I don't know. You remember me? Remember me at Mahogany's channel?
Oh, okay. How you doing?
I'm doing good, love. I just haven't seen you for a while. It's been so long talking to you. That's all. I just want to came up here to say, hey, how you doing? And just supporting, just supporting.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm doing good. I didn't know who you was. I forgot. Okay, it's been a long time.
Oh, you gonna forget about me? Remember me? You talked about how you have like what seven kids, and remember you told me you gonna make a book.
Oh, I've been so busy with my kids. I haven't thought about writing a book. It's life has been we've been moving. It's a lot been going on over here in this house. Okay, so I've been really busy, and my daughter had a baby, so that's what happened.
How's the baby though?
The
How's that
baby,
going?
my grandson is 2 years old, so that's what happened. My daughter had a baby, so that's what my daughter had a baby, so that's what happened.
Man, look, you know what? You know you're such a superhero to your kids.
I'm a superhero.
Yeah.
You think so?
I mean, the title said villain.
I'm a superhero. I should, man, it's a lot. My kids, they keep me busy, but I just want to make sure they're good students in school and make sure they get to college. So that's what I'll be focused on. I don't be on YouTube like that. And plus, I got a new job. I work in the daytime, so I'm trying to get used to working in the daytime and not working at nighttime.
Oh, okay. Well, who is this lady on the panel over here? Miss that green vegan. How you
Oh,
doing?
that's my girlfriend from California. That's my green
What's up, girlfriend? How you doing?
vegan. So she cool. Check out her channel.
She got a channel too?
Yeah, she got a channel. Check it
What
out.
she does? Like she does vegan or what's up?
She
Can
does
you hear me?
yeah,
Yeah,
variety.
we can hear you. What's
Okay,
up?
cool. I was
What's up,
thinking, who are
girlfriend?
you? I've never seen you before.
Oh man. Well, I'm your nightmare now playing with you.
Oh my goodness.
But no. I'm from Mahogany's channel. I don't know you know Mahogany Roots.
Marley?
So Mahogany.
Oh, Mahogany.
Yeah. So I'm her little baby bro. I know Adria from Mahogany's channel. I come from Mahogany Channel.
Nice. Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome.
So
Thank you.
me,
Thank you.
if you don't mind, because me and Kelly about to have this conversation. I've been waiting for her. So if you don't mind dropping
Okay, no
down,
problem. No, yeah, I will drop down.
okay.
Nice talking to you. Okay, y'all be
Thank
safe.
you. You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so I'm so glad Kelly is here because I wanted to have this conversation. So Kelly's my friend on YouTube. She's my friend outside of YouTube, and just because what Kelly does on YouTube should not affect Andrea. Kelly want to run amok on YouTube. I say, girl, do you? That's what I be saying. Do you? I can't control people. I think it's unfair to make me the villain if my friend Kelly is on YouTube acting a fool. Okay, that's why I feel like Kelly. She can do what she want to do. She's a grown woman, and that's how I feel. And I feel like we should not be, because I'm a friend to somebody don't mean I should be accountable for their behavior. How about that?
Well, not only that, but I feel like at times you do give me some really good advice. Because as everybody know, I'm not part of the beef sector, but I'm a visitor, and I do come, I support, I look at content that I like to look at, but as far as like, being in these storylines or being a part of anything, like I'm not. Like I'm attached to this by you. And I just found out about the beef sector Vegas. That was the very first time.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, in the process of that, of course I got attached because, I wanted to see what my friend was what my friend was doing and everything. But at the same time, it's just like I don't really see you in the streets like starting trouble or, wreaking havoc. But if I felt like you was doing something dangerous, like I definitely would say something to you. We have that kind of relationship.
Yes.
And I've seen you I've seen I've seen you give advice to are we just saying it what it is or saying who we talking about?
Okay, so I was on Bertha Mace this morning, and so I piggyback over here on my own channel. But we was talking about Lolo. We was talking about
Okay.
this thing is I'm associated with her behavior, quote unquote bad behavior on YouTube, and so do that affect me? Had my mother molested, and I was like, no, Lolo's a grown woman. She do what she want to do. And then it was one more thing. I'm 50, about to be 50 come January. I'm not a part of a gang, a set.
Ooh, you old?
Yes, I am old. About to be 50. But because I hang out with people, I kick with people, I have relationships on. This is the thing. All my relationships are in all different sectors because I don't want no echo chamber. I don't want friends who are all the same. I need people, a variety of people, and that's what keeps you balanced. And when somebody said, "Oh, who you hanging out with?" Because I hang out with Club Chat, I still have other friends in other areas. It is okay. You can be friends with people. You don't gotta be enemies. You don't gotta be quote unquote the ops. It's ridiculous. I ain't never seen some shit in my whole life. Like I'm not a part of the blood, the crib. It's ridiculous. I ain't never seen like we gotta be in the game because I'm friends with Kelly. Kelly got friends outside of other places that I'm not a privy to because I don't hang out with them people like that. And so I just think let people do them and let people be them. And
But what I'm saying too is that you are guilty by association. So just because you are looking at someone's channel and are you friends with that person, like you go to see something else and then people start blocking you or they won't let you say your opinion. I'm like, well, I don't know what's like, I'm new to this. I'm super new to this. But what I'm seeing that's happening in the B sector is that this is like a new beef sector. Like people are suing each other. I guess doxing was something that was done, like been doing, right? I mean, that's something that people do or what? I'm not understanding that. They've been doing the doxing kind of situation, but it's like, it's different because now it's like lawyers are in play. And I mean, I thought it was all entertainment. And then people was like, no, this is real. And I'm like, no, this can't be real. This is not real life. This is not real life. Because the thing about it is I mean, you're the one that introduced me to Lolo, right? I think the first time I ever seen Lolo is the interview that you did with her, right? And
Yes.
I was very compassionate about her story, about her background and everything. And then, like, when we met her in Vegas and stuff, and it's like, oh my God, like, she's cool people. She's super nice. She's super sweet. I think sometimes people get it twisted. The way that someone is in real life and way someone portrays himself on the internet is two different things.
Right.
And I mean, I feel like, I think I forgot who panel was on, but they had Lolo on trial, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I should be her lawyer
Mm-hmm.
because I really have this different perception of what everybody is having of her. Like,
Mm-hmm.
the thing about Lolo, and everybody know this, is that Lolo is a people pleaser and it's to the detriment of her.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, even me and you, we have audio. Would I ever release that audio? No. I have video. Would I ever release that video?
Mm-hmm.
No. But the thing about it is, Lola wants everybody to be her friend. It's just her vibe and her energy. And the thing about it is, sometimes you just got to draw a line in the sand and
Mm-hmm.
just be like, no, I'm not going to, fall into this belief and stuff. Because, I mean, I even see you, like, you really do love Lolo. But the thing about it is, I even tell you, you can't control what she do. I mean, I remember the conversation we had in the bathroom about what was going on. And I feel like, yeah, people do go in on her and they do bash her. And then she's just like saying, no, no, it's not like that. And it really do be a different kind of thing. And even the situation that's floating around right now with Lolo in the tapes, the audio of her talking to that guy
Mm-hmm.
with the tattoos, whatever. I don't know his name, but with him, it's just like I could just see. I mean, like I said, me and you, we've hung out with Lolo in real life, and
Mm-hmm.
Lolo is a kind of person like I could just see her just like, oh yeah, and da, 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 just kind of kikiing with this dude. Do she really mean it? I don't believe she really mean it. I believe that,
Yes.
and I love me some Lolo. I'm not gonna lie, and I'll tell this to Lolo in her face. Like, one, everybody know that Lolo is male identified. Two, and she's a people pleaser, so she's gonna.
I hate when y'all say that. Y'all always say like we're women. I feel like women who have good fathers, good brothers, good sons, we gotta be male identified. No, that's not true. I think it's unfair to do that to us because I do not
I didn't
feel
say everybody. I said Lolo, because
okay. Okay.
even the no, I just Lolo, and she's even said that herself. Like, she'll be like, "Ooh, ooh, the D whatever." Even though, like I remember Lolo told us, I wouldn't like divulge the stories that we talked about, but like the things that she says, it's like, but low key, it's like, okay, that's her personality. It's not bad. I mean,
Yeah.
I would never talk. I would never talk bad about her until I had like a one-on-one conversation with her. One, I'm a member of her channel. Two, I am a moderator on her channel.
Right.
Three, I've talked out to her outside of YouTube. And
Right.
it's like, I really feel like her energy is one of that. She does have a really great heart. And I just hate that people is dragging her. And I hate that everybody is out here talking about, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like they're just making up storylines and stuff like that. But, it's almost like this topic that you're talking about today. You are associated with those people who are getting shot at, and we just get a stray bullet. I mean, she's associated with Lemon. She was associated with Krista. They're right now getting, you just, she got herself in the middle of some stuff dealing with the guy that Krista is dealing with. It's like she has gotten herself in a pickle, and now it's to the point where how you gonna get out of it? I would just be like, if it was me, because I'm all about truth. I'm all about, just keeping it a buck.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you would have told me, yeah, I was kicking with him, it's just like I was. Just admit it. Yeah, my
I would have said yes, but I would have told my own tea. I would not let nobody have something over me. That's just me. But the thing is, I'm not in the moderating of trying to control nobody. These are
Right.
grown people. I live in California. Lolo live in Virginia. I'm not in the business of trying to tell somebody this. And matter of fact, I don't even see it in real time. I only see it when I get off work because in the daytime, I'm used to be on. I used to be up watching it. I can't. I'm at work. So
Right.
I don't see it until like later on in the afternoon, or if I see, I might see it while I'm on break. But I'm not, and I'm in a different level in my life. It's like YouTube. It used to fascinate me. It used to uh, like it used. I was taking care of my mom. I'm different. I'm in a different level in my life. I don't adopt the two children. I do more things, and YouTube is not my life. My kids are so busy in their sports activities. I barely can get on YouTube, and when I get on YouTube, I'm a little tired. I just want to be in the chat and keep kid. That's all I want to do. So, I just feel like I'm at a different level. Like when I used to watch YouTube a lot, I wasn't watching TV. Now I don't go. This stuff is happening on YouTube has made me irritated, and these storylines I don't like. I'm back watching my TV shows.
Right. And the thing too is like we all have our own lives and we're all doing our own thing, and then to have you life is already like stressful enough. You got things to worry about, you got your family, you got bills, you got work, you have all this stuff. And then what I don't think what people understand is that you run into somebody and like, oh, ooh, Andrea, did you see what Lolo did? Like that. You don't need that in your life. You don't need that.
I didn't. I'm like when they said no, I didn't see what happened. Like you got to fill me in because I'm confused. Like what's going on? So I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Like, huh, what? No, I'm busy. I'm at work, so I can't see or I can't know what's going on. And
But
I
you know
don't.
what, love? I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this, and this is from an outsider, someone that's not like in the beef sector, but supports the beef sector. You can get really, and this is why, like, I give Lolo some grace. I have been in situations where I'm like, say I'm on somebody's live, right,
Mhm.
and they're going in, and it's almost like kind of a drug. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, it's like you could be talking about um like a popular content creator, right? And
Mhm.
okay, I'm gonna use ODS as an example, right? So
Mhm.
say ODS is like dragging somebody,
Mhm.
and people are making comments, and then it's like you kind of find yourself drawn into like make a comment too, like, yeah, her wig was crooked, or yeah, that's pretty stiff, or something like that. I mean, and it's just like in fun. That's why I thought it was entertainment. But then you go to maybe that person's live because you wanted to see something, and they see you and just block you because you said something on someone else's panel. Like, I don't get it. It's like, if you're gonna be in this sector, like, you really do have to have like super super thick skin, and you really have to be able to like take what's coming on. And yeah, you're gonna want to be doxxed, and you're gonna not want to be doxxed, but that might happen with the docs. You're going to have people like dig into your past. I mean,
Mhm.
I don't know who it was, but it was some gentleman. I guess his mother had passed away, and my mom passed away, and a lot of our parents are not here, and
Mhm.
they were talking about this man's mother so bad, and making fun of the situation. And I was just like, whoa. I just stepped back because
And you never. This one thing you never know when you because if your parents are getting old, you never know. Like I thought my mom was superwoman. I never thought she wasn't gonna be here. It's been 5 years. I don't play when it comes to mothers and fathers and the dead people because I miss my mother. That's why I don't really care for these holidays. I can't wait to move past them because it ain't the same. And so I'll just leave the chat. I'm in the business of changing the channel if that's going to happen because I don't get down like that.
exactly.
It becomes for me. if it stuff is happening and I don't like it, I just change the channel because I don't want to see it. I'm not messed up my spirit today. I'm not in the angry because I could be going to work in the morning, listen to Tupac and be angry. Okay, no, I choose to listen to something that's gonna cool me down. Hang out with my job and do what I gotta do and be gone at 3 o'clock. Okay, so I'm not gonna be upset, ready to fight, ready to just get my piece out. No, I'm not doing that. I'm different now. And plus, I don't want my blood pressure to run up. So I try to stay
Exactly.
as calm, cool, and collected as I can. And if I don't like something, I'm in the business of changing the channel. You ain't got to put up with that.
So, I mean, I understand, like, I see real how he made a point. He said guilt by association only exists in the B sector. That's why I keep my distance from over here. And I really feel like it is true because when you go, say, if I go to like Lolo's channel, right?
Mhm.
Majority of time, I would say 90% of Lolo's material is being at Walmart, being at the
Right.
store, buying stuff for her mom, doing a little travels. And at the time, I'm like you, I'm at work. So I really don't get to catch a lot of stuff. So if stuff is happening during the day, I might put it on during my break because I like to have like background sounds. And I don't know, it's something about like, it's kind of soothing to me to have, instead of having music, to having people talk, right? So I'm like listening to all these people like channels and stuff like during the day when I can. But am I like that invested? If I were to sit and listen to everybody's live, I would, oh my goodness,
I wouldn't be able to get nothing done if I was
how can you live life?
Yeah, I'm like I go outside, I smell a tree, and look, these sports activities keep me busy with the kids. So I might watch while I'm on in the car while they watching it while they playing their sports activity. I might be while they practicing. I might watch it in the car. I might watch it while I'm in the grocery store or something like that. But no, it's too much. I can't. That's why I can't do vlogging because I don't want to make no video. I'm tired now. I want to go sleep. So that's the way I am, and I don't make no bones about it. I got straight A students, and that's important to me than what the hell's going on YouTube. Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody paying these bills over here except me. So if I miss something, oh well, I ain't tripping.
Right. And I know that there's people out, they have their own, like they have their favorites,
Yeah.
I like looking at, I like Ronnie Q, right? In the morning time, she comes on at the time in the morning when I'm up working out at the gym or, just getting myself together and I'm listening to it. And before the election, she talked a lot about like politics and I really like that part. But in the very beginning, she would like have maybe commentary on like what's going on, like in the beef sector, whatever. And it was light and she kept it cute, whatever. And then she just kept it pushing. And then I don't know. And I guess I kind of did like, because you was telling me, you was like, just be careful where you go because you can't go everywhere like in the B sector. It really is like a neighborhood, and it's just like a city and it's just certain streets you just don't go by under. And I did go down this one street because I think you was doing something with the kids and I went down this one street by myself and I came across a panel and they was just dragging like all my favorite people that I look at. And it's like, do I say something? Do I get involved? And then I just had you in my mind. It's like, no, just leave.
Right.
Because it can be dangerous, It's like
It's the freaks that my girlfriend, her daughter used to go to this one school. I said, girl, you know I don't go down there when the lights go out over there. So she used to back up when I used to say that. I don't go there. That's a bad street. I don't go over there. Okay. It's just like that's just like in your neighborhood, the neighborhoods you ain't going through. That's this
right.
crime over there.
And I think out of air, because like I said, everybody, but the one thing too that I don't really understand about the beef sector is that you can have beef with this person and you could just like tear each other down, like call that person everything but a child of God. And then 2 days later, y'all cool, kiki and beat on the panel. So it's like, that's another reason, like, why would you get involved? Why would you insert yourself into someone else's battles and stuff? Because then you're going to be looking straight stupid in the end. Because I don't think there's anybody that just fell out and just stayed falling out. Yeah. Because it's like you watch a show. Like for me, sometimes I will watch a, like say I'm watching something, it just come on my timeline and it's from like 2 days ago, because stuff just goes on your timeline, and you watch something and then it's like everybody's beefing and cussing each other out, and oh, this person is banned on my channel, and then 2 days later, like you catch a live and that same person that's supposed to be quote unquote banned is on the panel, and it's just like, okay.
Yeah, like I don't play like that in my real life. If stuff,
Right.
if somebody irritates me, somebody bothering me, somebody getting on my damn nerves, hey, so we got a guest come to the stage. What's up, Real Talk 87?
Hey, Real.
What's going on, y'all? I miss both of y'all. What's going on?
Aw, miss you too.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm listening to y'all. This is a good little conversation, but I stay away from the beef sector. Ain't nobody over there got nothing to talk about, so they talk about each other. That's all they do all day. So I ain't got time for it.
I be looking at your what do you call it? Your car stories, your camp stories.
Oh yeah, I ain't did one in a minute. I gotta do one. I ain't did one in a while.
Right. You got to, because like I said, like you've been a positive person, and I remember a long time. If you go back to where, remember you used to do
Oh, that's I forgot this action.
female versus, what is it, male versus what was that?
Oh, the battle of the sexes. That is
Battle of the Sexes.
Yeah.
On the Battle of the Sexes and stuff. And I remember you checked me one time because I made a comment and you was like, hey, calm down. It's like not like that over here. So I was just like,
I said it to you.
Yes. And I was like, oh, it kind of shut me up. But then that's where I thought to myself, like, okay, I thought that's what the B sector was about. Like, I thought that was, it's just like you get up, because I remember, oh my God, like, Andre, I'm just so proud of you because you have changed so much since then. Like, I remember you used to just get so heated and just be like screaming and yelling. And then I guess you just realize, like, you know what, it's not worth my peace. You know what I'm saying? You can have your opinion, and that's why I like this topic, because it's like you're just saying, like, that's her stuff. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Whereas before, you would be willing, what do you call it? Hitting the walls, trying to protect that person or whatever. It's like, no, you got to protect yourself.
Right. You know what? I had evolved. I used to be a hothead. I mean, shit.
So did.
I used to be a
Real said, show did.
Yeah. And I see a familiar face in the chat too. Mama Goddess, what's up?
What's going on?
But I used to be a hothead. I used to fly off the handle, but now I'm laid back. I think my grandson had a lot to do with it. Why I'm laid back. How I am not. Everything ain't so serious. Everything ain't gotta be tell somebody off. Everything ain't gotta be. I'm gonna get that motherfucker back. That it ain't like that no more. It is what it is. And
well, I feel like too, what happens, because we're kind of like talking about the beef sector. What happens in the beef sector, it should just stay there. So like you can have your beef, whatever, but then when you turn off your computer or turn off the phone or, end the live, whatever, then you should be having a whole life. Mm-hmm. But I think what happens is people turn off one live and they just get on another live and they just do this like back to back to back to back. And it's just like, they're not really, this is not real. Like I heard someone say that before.
It ain't real.
This ain't real. You haven't
at all. Listen, the beef sector, like none of I call any kind of beef on YouTube is not real beef. Like, because if you really feel that way about somebody online, you'll take it there offline. Period. But nobody does that. So it's not real. Like, you say what you say, you get off and you do your own thing when you're at home or whatever.
You must have missed it, real. These people are taking each other to court now. You must have missed it. They got court papers and filing court papers on each other. Okay.
Oh no, see, I can't. See, that's why I don't do that. Because Andrea,
next level.
Andrea, listen. I told you and remember Chef. I told you and Chef my story. Y'all know, I know me. I know what I'm capable of. I know listen, if I say something online, I'm gonna take it there offline. That's why I don't get involved in it. That's why I don't call it real beef. Because if it's real beef to me, I'm not going online with it. I'm just gonna take it there offline with you. Period. That's just
He's gonna
how I
show
am.
up at your house.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. Seriously, I know me. That's why I don't get involved in none of that bullshit because they're fake with it. I'm not gonna be fake with it. I'm gonna take it there with you for real. Period. That's how I am. Mama
Oh,
Goddess, what's up?
what's up, Mama Goddess? Oh my God.
Hey, Mama Goddess.
Hey y'all, how y'all feeling?
I'm
Fine.
doing
Happy
good.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
doing
we
holidays.
chilling.
good.
Hmm?
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. I just want to come in and say, hey, I ain't want to disturb nothing. I just miss y'all.
I
It's a little
know.
nostalgia seeing everybody up here, and I'm
True.
like, oh my god.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. Since y'all are both here, Real Talk 87, Mama Goddess, during that COVID time in my life, you guys was my lifeline, okay? Because I couldn't wait to Battle of Sexes every Sunday to fight because I needed to get that energy out, okay? I couldn't wait to argue and fight with y'all because being home with them kids all day with that homeschooling was driving me nuts. But y'all was my lifeline and you guys was there and I appreciate it. And I love y'all for that.
Oh yeah, we appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, that was a great time to be on YouTube and just to do your thing on YouTube. Like that was a time for me to just unleash, especially on the person next to me. But
Right.
you know, that was a great time to me.
Yes.
You know what? If I was camera ready, I would have turned and looked at you crazy. Because
Oh
you
my
be spreading it out of me.
we used to have so much fun. We used to have so much fun. I used to go off and they was like, only person gonna calm Andrea down is Real Talk 87. I said, what?
Hmm.
We used to have so much fun. It is like that's the stuff that's the stuff I miss. That's the camaraderie I miss. Like I miss that, and y'all like you guys don't know. Y'all really like I was going crazy with them kids now homeschooling. I was like, I'm giving up on this shit. But every morning we was in that chat, encouraging each other along. Let's get it together. And we had, hey Bird, we had the most fabulous time. And I most met the most people, the genuine people in my life. And I'm so glad I could call y'all my YouTube friends. And I'm so glad I could talk to y'all outside of YouTube because we have made a connection. And sometimes not everybody get that.
Amen.
Yeah, I think with this, with during COVID, it did help to bring a lot of people together because everybody was going through something personal, and actually, as crazy as this is going to sound, I'm grateful for COVID in a sense, because it really changed the trajectory of my life personally. Um, especially as far as YouTube is concerned. I never dreamt that I would be doing anything social media at all. And then being on Battle of the Sexes every week, coming up with new topics, talking and sharing and debating, sometimes arguing our the topics and stuff really helped me be on camera more. It really helped me to understand other people and how they think and their life stories and stuff like that. Like it's and I just like you too, Andrea. I am grateful for everybody who's on this panel and people in the chat as well, with the connections that we have made. And as long as I live, it will always be 80 Real Talk 87 who don't like nothing white.
Ah, you still remember that?
But you know, one thing about Battle of the Sexes is that even though it was called Battle of the Sexes, it really was just about a woman's point of view and a man's point of view. So it wasn't all about like fighting against each other, like, oh, women are this or men ain't this. It could be any kind of topic, but it's just given about perception, you know? And although, like, you know, you're sitting here and you're saying how you feel about the situation, you're passionate, you know, it was just like at the end of the day, it was like, okay, at the end of the show, all right, that was great. Okay, everybody have fun. We'll see you next time. You know, it just wasn't like, you know, you ain't, I'm gonna go after you real and Mama Goddess, you know what? I'm gonna dox you. Da, 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 da. It was never like that. And I just feel like, why can't that just carry over into every sector, you know? But I know there's certain sectors I just don't go into at all. And when they say recommend, nope.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because that's how I looked at the people on the panel that was on Battle of the Sexes, even some of the guests that came up. I consider them almost like family. So there's no reason for me to dox anybody that I consider family. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I love them. I love every last one of them at the end of the day. So ain't no point of me taking it there with none of them. Because I mean, at the end of the day, we're just debating. You know, like you said, Green Vegan. My point of view as a man and your point of view as a woman. That's really all the panel was about. So I mean.
Yes.
I
And
never took it that serious in any of them.
it was about our life experience. We all come from different walks of life. Like I did not know Shanita had the church issue until I started talking about my church issue. And then one day I see Shanita video and she said something about the church. I said, "Girl, we are kinship sisters." I had that same experience, but not all. I did not know it until she started talking about her experience with the church. I was like, "Oh my God." I grew up the same way in the church, but we had to have the conversation to know we have the same experiences. We are more alike than we are different.
Yeah. It this, like you said, just listen to everybody's stories. Everybody come from a different walk of life, and to sit down and actually listen to people, and because again, it helps you to see why this person think the way that they do because they had whatever experience, and that's what kind of helped bring, I guess, Battle of the Sexes together because everybody had something different to bring to the table, so to speak. But yeah, that whole church thing, girl, that thing, that for me personally really catapulted my business, my career and stuff. But I ain't talking about me, but I'm just saying because not because of the Battle of the Sexes and because of this experience with YouTube and stuff like that, really broadened my um, sense of perspective for everybody to help me see, how people think and how their experiences shape them and who they are today. I would have never in 1,000 years would have thought that Real Talk 87 had the experience that he has had, and it still to this day blows my mind the
Right.
things that
You know,
he has gone through, and he was being vulnerable to even share that in the first place. It was like, oh, okay, this is what this really is about.
right,
Wow.
right. And that's why I said I knew you was different. I just couldn't put my finger on why I thought she was different. I had a little crush on you too. I ain't gonna lie to you, okay? I love crush on Real Talk 87, okay? Big. I'm like, that nigga is fine, okay? but
So good. That's so funny.
I couldn't put my finger on why I felt like he was just different. But when he started telling his story, I said, "Oh, okay, I got you. I got you there. I understand you a little better." I had a crush on Real Talk 87.
A big old crush on Real Talk 87. I was like, girl, why? He ain't even that cute. Girl, why?
Let's not do that. Mama goddess. Okay, let's not do that.
No, but even like when I say like when you checked me, I was like, oh, okay. I mean, it's just like your energy is very masculine. So, I mean, not saying it for Andrea, but like Andrea's the kind of person like she'll be like in your face and be like, ah, you ain't nothing, da, da, da. And if you like have that male energy and say, sit down, she'd be like, okay.
Got her ass quiet. And my husband today, he be like, all he be thinking about, he's thinking about Battle of the Sexes. Andrea, listen, Andrea. Because Andrea was going in. And Real Talk was the only one who can calm her down.
Definitely Andrea cannot have no punk in her life. She definitely needs no better dude. She needs
That's
somebody
wrong,
that
man.
has masculine energy, alpha male all the way.
I need a strong man who can handle me. Okay, I keep telling him I'm not. I'm gonna run over you if you ain't strong enough. So you got. I need a strong man who can handle me. And so he remind me of my brothers and the men who are in my life. They're the same way. When I'm going
Right.
off, they like, girl, sit your butt down. Stop acting up.
It's all about the energy. It's all about the energy.
But
But he
no, I came on here to say something. I forgot to say it. I came on here for one thing and I forgot to say it. Okay, so I said it's in the chat already. No matter how good of a person you are or you think you are,
Mhm.
somewhere you're a villain in somebody else's story. So just embrace it. Like, don't let it get to you. Just, hey, I know I'm a villain in a lot of people's stories, but to me and to other people that I know that fuck with me, they know that overall I'm a good person and I mean well normally most of the time. You know what I'm saying? But you're always gonna be a villain to somebody else. So just embrace it. Let them say what they want to say. It is what it is. You feel me?
Right,
Right.
right,
And I think the main point is, guilt by association is not real. It's not real. So just because you know someone and they're wilding out doesn't mean that you're the kind of person that's wilding out.
right,
That's their story. It's not your story. And that's what,
right.
I guess what real is really trying to say. It's just like, you know you and you know the people that know you. So these people out here, they're not even real people.
Right, right. And I think somebody say you can't have real friends on YouTube. I say that's a lie. I
That is a
say
lie.
I say that's a lie. I have met the most incredible people, and if I wasn't on YouTube, I would have never met these people. So I think you never count the people who come in your life. They come in your life for different reasons and different seasons, and the people that you meet along the way, just encourage them. And if they're no longer friends because something happened, I mean y'all mad at each other. You just went your separate ways, but you cherish the memories. You cherish. I go back to them. I go back to the old videos. I look at my face. I was fat. I was like my hair wasn't right. I look at I critique myself in them Battle of the Sexes videos, and I would say Battle of the Sexes kept me camera ready, okay? Because we was all trying to look. What you wearing today? What you wearing on Sunday? How you gonna look? So I say Battle of the Sexes kept me camera ready. I know how to be camera ready. So I appreciate them experiences. And if I ever do a podcast, I know how to do it now because I had some experiences on Battle of the Sexes. That was
Right. And
that was our training. That was our training because we didn't have no media training, but that Battle of the Sexes was our training. Okay.
And just when you said like how people say there's no real friends on YouTube, like I totally agree. Like, yeah, that's a lie. Like there's so many people. I mean, but it just takes the time. Like Ruth said, like you just pull up on that people. If someone has good energy, you have the opportunity to meet them and you have the means, yeah, like do it. I mean, I have a whole series on my channel, on my page with meeting content creators, and I still haven't put up everybody yet. I mean, people that you see every day, it's like I've met them in real life. Like me and Andrea, we be outside, and
Right.
it's crazy because one time we went to Vegas, and when we did that podcast, and we was just in line, and I was just videotaping. This guy was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm just filming for, my channel." He's like, "I have a channel," and it's like, "What?" And so, it's like I did like a quick little video with them, and it's just crazy how small this world is. It's big, but it's small.
Right.
But I think it's small with the positive people, but it's just how you decide to, be in it. How do you decide to show up in it, and how do you present yourself?
Right. Right. And I'm so glad that you and Real Talk came and joined me. I miss y'all. I wish y'all well. I hope positive peace and blessings come to y'all this new year. Cause your girl about to turn 50 come January.
You
January
old.
20, girl. January 28th, I'm about to be 50 years old. And I'm embracing being 50. I'm happy. I don't got no complaints in life. I'm living. I'm seeing my kids are straight A students, my grandson, and I used to thought 50 would be old, and I didn't want to be 50. But I'm embracing being 50.
You about to be 50.
Yes, I'm about to be
God
50 come
damn.
January, and I have Real Talk every
No, I'm
Saturday.
playing. I'm playing.
I love yeah. I love being a
Ah,
seasonal woman. I love it because when men, friends, when you see the bullshit, you be like, that's that bullshit, and you ain't fucking with that shit. So I'm so glad I can see that now. Back in the day, I don't know, I had blinders on, even with friends and men. But now I see shit. I can see better now. And I love being 50 because I'm just so happy. I got my grandson, my kids are doing good, my adult children are doing wonderful. And it was a time I was like, are we gonna get it together? Or is it a time they gonna be good? And at this time in my life, They are all good. And I'm so happy and proud of them.
Nice.
And I'm
That's
so happy.
beautiful. It's
So happy I have
beautiful.
you guys in my life. I can still communicate and see how y'all doing. I can pull up on me, and it's the connections that you meet on YouTube and the everlasting people that have affected your life. Because I would say during the COVID time, I didn't know I was going crazy. I was going crazy, and I'm glad them kids are back in school. They should be back in school with their teachers. I'm really happy. So it's just being 50, it makes me better. It just makes me seasonal and I can see things, and being 50, I'm happy. I don't feel like I'm getting old. I feel like I'm getting better. I'm like wine. I get finer every day.
Mhm. That's what's up. Well, I'm gonna jump down, or I'll be listening to you in the back.
Thank you, Kelly.
Thank you, Just Andre. I love you. I love you, Mama Goddess. I love you, real. You guys take
I love you
care.
back.
All right,
Love you
take
too.
care. Bye bye.
All right.
Bye. So, Shanita, I see you on TikTok. You doing your thing. I see you doing your thing. You're looking beautiful every day. I
She
see
is.
you
I be watching her. She alright. You know, she alright.
over
I see that
there.
too.
She over there on TikTok, and then she over there on the Instagram. I said, "Look at Shanita for her birthday, and happy belated birthday, Shanita."
Thank you. First of all, she all right. You gonna give me my prompts.
Nah, for real. You doing
You
your
gonna
thing. And
give me
I'm gonna
my
say this
flowers.
too. While we're on the subject, like since like Battle of the Sexes, since then, all of us we formed our own lane and we're doing our own thing, and I love that. We
Hmm.
all branched out
Hmm.
and started doing our own thing, and that's good. I love that.
Hmm.
For real.
Right?
The growth of it all. It's like just in what, 3 years? I
Yeah,
guess
Yeah,
it's
about
been.
3 years. Yeah.
about 3 years. Yeah,
Yeah, everybody's life has dramatically changed in one way or another.
right. And we all,
And
I
that's
think,
right.
we're all evolving as people.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah, there's definitely a shift. I ain't trying to get all spiritual and stuff, but there is definitely a shift of change, winds of change and things that's happening and that's going on for everybody. And we
right?
feeling it because I'm telling you, I done crashed out I don't know how many times.
Yeah, yes,
But I'm talking about fighting the air, cussing and fussing,
right,
crashing out.
right.
But it's making us better. So I'm here
Yes.
for it.
Yes. I always said, I was, everybody let me know I was the oldest on the panel, okay? I was the oldest, but I was like, there is such a unique people and different walks of life. Sometimes you like your brother and sister, y'all will argue and y'all will come back together and figure it out. And I figured that's what we had to do. And I'm looking at everybody doing their own thing, and then how we all evolve. You go back to my old videos and how we look and we're different now. We're different people. And it's amazing to see how you evolve as a person. You're not that way no more. Like I told Kelly, I used to be a hothead on Battle of Texas. I'm not no more.
And that's growth.
Not until somebody bring it out of you anyway. It'll
Ooh,
get there again. Trust me.
you know what? You know what? I'm done.
I'm trying to keep my blood pressure down. We'll talk 87,
I'll definitely understand that one. Hey, and I ain't watched a matter of fact, I ain't watched an episode of that in a long. I'm gonna go back and watch some of these episodes, see how much I done grown, because I know good and well I done took it too far on them platforms so many
Mhm.
times. I just want to go back and look and see how much I done grown, how much you done grown, Andrea, Mama
Yes,
Goddess, how much you done. I know you done grown a lot, Mama
yes,
Goddess.
yes.
Listen, listen. You know what? Because I go back and I look at it, and well, I haven't recently, but like I don't know, maybe every 3 months or something, I'll go
Mhm.
back and watch a clip, and I look at how I used to talk to y'all, and the tone of my voice hadn't changed, but the words that I would say would be, and my attitude, whew, And
Yeah,
I'll say this: I don't know if Greenville is in the chat,
Yeah,
but I
she is.
will say again, I did. I was that man touched my soul in a way that brought something out of me, and the
Mhm.
amount of cussing out that I gave to
yeah.
him,
I thought I thought I bring that out of you, but Derek, he really brought that shit out of you.
I was like, what? I was like, okay, now you
baby,
bitch, you.
baby. It was after that needed to be studied. That was unhealthy. The amount of rage that I allowed that man to bring out of me was unhealthy. But you know, it takes two. So I will say that I do apologize again for my reaction towards him. It could have been better. But you know, when you don't have the tools, you don't know how to use them. And even if you do have the tools, nobody showed you how to use them, you still don't know how to do the things that need to be done. So with that, again, I do apologize, Derek C. Williams, for how I reacted to you. I could have done that a lot better.
Yes, Derek can bring that out of you. Okay, I don't know what it is, but he can bring that out of you. You know, yes, because sometimes me and him go argue around and around, and so I understand. Okay,
Oh
but
yeah,
You said
no
it's
doubt.
healthy to lash out. It's therapeutic. No, I mean,
no,
yes, because you have to have balance. So it is. But the amount of shit that I talk to you and then talk shit about you after the live, unhealthy. So yeah, like I said, I apologize.
Mm-mm. We
Yeah, and
still,
what Green Vegan said about what I told her when she was on the show. I didn't see. I knew I said it. I know I said it to somebody. I just know I said it to her. But I got to go back and look at that. I don't remember. But
You
I realized I do
did.
know I said it. I just know it was her I said it to.
You shut it down quick. Hey, we don't do that here. I was like, oh, you better
okay.
come through.
I remember people kept saying stuff about me, and Real Talk say, Andrea's our sister. We love her. Don't be talking about her in the chat. Okay, we don't do that.
Yeah,
Over
cause people like this is why I like the whole platform, because a lot of people when they're new and they're coming on and looking at the show, they're
here.
thinking we got real beef with each other, so they start talking shit. And I
Yeah,
shut that down like, no, we're still a family at the end of the day. We can talk shit to each other, but I'm not gonna let nobody else, no outsider, say anything about any of y'all. Like that's
right,
not
That
gonna
part.
happen.
right.
Mhm.
And that was so commendable. Like you felt, yeah, that you was like, oh no, it's a show we just doing, but you ain't coming here and talking shit about our sisters. We love them and the way they are right now. We love them. They can have their opinion. So I love that
Yeah,
about
I appreciate that a lot. That
it.
really helped a lot. Even though
Yeah,
I was even though I was mad with Real Talk when he came in and shut shit down, I was like, oh, he cared for real. But I'm
right.
still mad.
Yeah. It was like, y'all ain't talking about our sisters. We love them, no matter what they say, okay? And that was so cool. That was so cool to do for us because people was coming in there talking shit and stuff like that. And it was nice that somebody said, we're not letting y'all do that. So that was good. But I love you guys. I'm so glad y'all pulled up today and we had this conversation. It's like a reunion. We need a battle of a sexes reunion. Where is our people?
Yeah. Cause
We
this
need
is
a
just a small little. This ain't no real reunion, but we do need one. We need to bring everybody back together to have one final show. If
one
everybody can get on one accord, we need to have one reunion.
one
Everybody.
reunion. Yes, I'm most somebody joined the conversation.
Mm, hmm
Hey
Oh,
Big
you
there.
so
Derek, what's up,
handsome.
man?
Look at him. Hi, Derek. You're so handsome.
Yeah, I got y'all on TV. I got you on a bigger TV this time.
Oh, look at us.
Yeah,
Look at that.
I got you up on the wall this time. Shout out and respect due to Real Talk 87, good people. Yeah, but I got you right. I'm looking at you right here. So yeah, so bless your heart. Yeah, shout out and respect due to the mighty Andrea Lynch. How you, young lady?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm all right. Yeah. Um, Something you said a few minutes ago prompted me to get up. I just finished exercising. I'm about to eat, and all that. There, but I think that it 2021, 2022 on YouTube and 2020, they were good times. I think that able to bring people together that probably would have never walked a day on the internet with you and all this other shit. But it was good. But I think, obviously, you know my story. A whole bunch of stuff that I was saying end up turning out right, but somebody had to take one for the team. But it's not the glory days like it used to be, and that's my biggest regret with this YouTube thing. Like, nobody is, from what I see anyway, nobody's really making content like that no more. You would have these lives where you have 4, 5, 6 people on giving their points of view and stuff like that. And it just went the way of the dodo bird, maybe because you got Rumble and TikTok and all these other platforms. I don't know, but it seemed like after 2022, that's when I started noticing stuff going for the worst. So I don't know.
Hmm.
And with regard to Miss the Florida panelists, look, man, it's actually therapeutic to lash out at a motherfucker from time to time. You may not like what they say. I would always say you may not like my politics, or you may not ever like Derek C. Williams, but just go by what I say and the stuff I be saying. You can look at it for yourself. And I'm just one. I'm not like as emboldened as Real Talk 87 in that regard, but I do stand for what the fuck I stand for. So you may not like it. And that's the reason why, like, when you went off like you did, I thought the shit was funny. It was cute. It was actually cute to see you like that. But I know you were angry, and you have every right to be. But it just, we talked and got everything settled. And I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that you know motherfuckers, but you don't know 'em. And so if they say something, folks get triggered today. Folks get triggered today for whatever reason. But no, I didn't take it as nothing. Just grown folks having a difference of opinion. That's all.
I appreciate you saying that. That's
Oh, yeah, that's easy work. Easy work. Easy work. And I'm glad
I,
to have had met you, and Candidly V, and Mr. Harrison, and all these folks. Real talk, like you as y'all was saying, you take a little bit from everybody, and you want to. I would like to think that people want to grow and evolve with the different people that they meet in their walk in their life.
yeah, absolutely. The fact that you said it was cute that I argue is wild. But okay.
I go back and look and see, like y'all say, like I heard Real Talk and Andrea. I do it all the time. I go. It's not a week go by since I've been on YouTube that I don't go back and look at stuff where I was on the stream yard and stuff like that. And I saw the one and I thought that was real big. When Real Talk said, "Look, we need to talk." Yeah, let's go. I'll have no problem having that conversation. But I went maybe month before last and looked at that exchange. And it was cute. It was just it was funny. Just funny to me. I didn't take it personal at all. So no. So no, you good people in my eyes. All y'all.
Well, I appreciate that. And I appreciate that you didn't take it any other way than what it is. 'Cause, just like I said, when you don't have the tools, you don't know how to respond versus react to things that you don't agree with. So, um, but I appreciate you. You good people. You good people.
Well, thank you. Yeah, but that was pretty much it. I'm trying not to be no long-winded boy. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of the rest of my day. So good again, good seeing all y'all. Glad to see that y'all in good health and in good spirits and all that. Y'all just keep living to your fullest potential, man. That's all I can tell you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I appreciate you, Derek, man.
Okay,
All
you
right,
have a
well,
good
y'all
day.
be easy, all right?
Okay, bye bye.
All right. Salute.
But we do need a battle of the sexes reunion. We sure do. We need a reunion. And somebody to call Candy be up and say, let's do a reunion. Get everybody together and just have one battle of a sexes show and do a reunion. And I think I love watch VH1 where are they at now, and so I think that'd be so cool. Show some clips of our old stuff and see where are they at now, what's going on in their life. I think it'd be good. We need a reunion. It's been too long. We need to know what everybody doing in their life. I see
Yeah.
Logic over there in Europe and shit like that. No, we need a reunion.
I
Logic
didn't
in
know that.
Europe.
Yeah, I think he in Europe and stuff. We need a reunion.
Good for him.
Hmm
I don't follow him.
On Instagram. On Instagram.
Hmm
Yeah, but I think we need a reunion where everybody doing. People don't have kids. People don't have grandbabies. People don't got married. We need a reunion.
I'm up
Yeah,
for it.
yeah, I
Yeah.
ain't did none of that, but yeah, we do need another reunion.
We already know Real say he ain't get married again. We already know Real you ain't get married again.
I
Okay.
don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Right
I
woman gonna
believe we're
come
gonna find
along.
the right woman.
Right woman gonna come along. They gonna want a baby. Okay.
Hmm
They gonna want a baby. Shoot.
I will say since the show,
Uh,
my opinion on that has changed a little bit, so I give y'all that.
See,
When the right one comes along, yeah,
uh,
see.
it'll happen. But right now, it
hmm
ain't happened. So
I
uh,
knew it.
we knew it. I knew he was gonna change his mind. The right
Hmm
woman come along. The right woman come along, and he gonna say we gonna get married, and she gonna say I want a baby. And I'm telling you, he gonna be smitten. We gonna be like, who, real talk, who?
She may even convince him to like white construction paper.
Right. He gonna, she gonna take, he gonna have a soul tie. He gonna have a baby and everything.
yeah,
Telling you.
we'll see about that. But as far as I still don't like anything white. All that shit nasty to me. So that ain't never gonna change. And I'm surprised Mama Gods remember I said all that.
Listen, because I was remembering the time when I was doing all like the
Hey,
what
Kenneth,
is
how you
it?
doing?
What was it? And I was doing like I was acting like small
Oh, all your
YouTuber
that shit was funny. All your
impersonations.
impersonations.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
So yeah,
Yeah, man.
reunion. We need a reunion to just like that final show. And people. I hate when people don't do reunions on their shows. It makes me mad. It really does. Because I was like, you should want to see how everybody progress, how life has changed. People evolve. The hothead Andrea ain't the same Andrea no more either. Don't
Well,
get
you
me
should
wrong.
hold everybody up together and put everybody up there and reach out to everybody and find a time that works for everybody to be on the stream yard.
Okay. I will get in touch with Candy B and say she ready for a reunion. See if she ready for a reunion. We gotta see if everybody ready. If everybody
Yeah.
is are we all mature enough to say we're ready for a reunion?
Mm-hmm.
So I got you and Real said y'all ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Shit, it's whenever.
Okay. So I will hit Katie B up and say we ready for a reunion. I think it's about damn time.
But I will say this though. I will
Yeah.
say this. I will
Mhm.
only do the reunion if V is on the show too. If V's not on the show, I'm not gonna do it.
Uh,
Mm.
everybody got to be on the show, and there's no reunion without everybody on the show. Now, if Logic is out in the country, then I understand that, but everybody got to be on the reunion. That's the only way I'm gonna do the reunion. It's just not. It's not. It's a reunion. Everybody got to be do the reunion.
Yeah. Candy Levy, Robin,
Robin, Neek,
Neat,
everybody got to do the unique. Everybody got to do the reunion.
Harrison. What's his
Harris,
name?
Harrison Family Values. That's what his name is.
What
E
was his
Black.
first name?
Dre.
Dre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
E,
Andre.
Dre.
Yeah.
hmm
E Black gotta
Nah,
come.
nah. I listen. I'm gonna have to do some work because that Harrison was a thorn in my flesh.
That was my brother. That's my brother.
Ooh-wee.
Like we had some hard. We was like, you know, he always comes out. I eat a peacemaker. I'm like, but everybody got to do the reunion. We cannot have the reunion without everybody. Everybody got to do a reunion.
I'm up for it.
I'm up for it. And I think it's time now.
Yeah.
It's time. I think it's ready to let's go into new. I think it's ready to get together. Let's go into the new year and do this reunion and do a banger ass show. Like we
Oh
ain't
yeah,
never,
no doubt, no doubt.
like, we ain't never. We all get dressed up like we ain't never. This is the show. This is like we ain't never like. I think it's time to do it. I think the people will love it. I think everybody will love to see where they are now, what they doing and everything. I think it's a time. I think it's a time in our life that is great, and I think we all need this. And I think sometimes when you come back as a family, you know when you've been on the other side of the country and your friends and your brothers, and when y'all get together for a reunion and y'all see each other, y'all remember the past, you remember the mistakes, you remember the dumb arguments you had. You what you say to each other is all forgiven. Let's move on. How we move forward.
That's big. Well,
And I'm a 50-year-old woman is telling my friends, let's move on. Let's we done this. Everybody hold the clue to this situation. It ain't just one person. And sometimes we didn't, like Shanita said, we didn't have the tools to how to communicate better. Now we do. And I think this is a great lesson of communication.
I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree. We should do this and have one more big show. You know what I'm saying? Hey, move on.
One more big show.
I'm gonna make well when I get time anyway. It might be within the next month, but I'm gonna make a big ass uh like a clip of highlights of the best moments on the show. Y'all gonna like it. Y'all gonna like it.
Right. I can't wait to see it. But I
okay.
definitely I think I think
That'd be dope.
I'm gonna get in touch with V. I'm gonna get in touch with V. I'm gonna get in touch with her. I definitely think this reunion should be. We need to have it. It's something that people miss. Hey, they couldn't wait to get to the battle of sexes on Sunday. But we got to talk about, and I think it's time. It's we don't it don't want too long. We don't all did our own thing. I think it's time to come back and do this one show and how people have changed. People had kids, people got married, people in different stages in their life. I don't have a grandchild. No, I think this is it's the right time now. And
I agree.
I think sometimes the hurt feelings and the hurt things that you can go back and replay, you ain't in that space no more.
No, I'm definitely not in that space no more, but also.
But
you
but you're not in that space no more. But one of your panel members can. Hey, chef,
Hold
one of your
on. Yeah, let me shout him out. What up, Chef, man? Hey, nice to see you, bro.
one of your panel members can drag this shit out of you. Yeah, that's chef over there. One of your panel members can drag this shit out of you. So I'm just saying, you never know what you put logic on the real talk, and we all get to talking, and then here we go. That spark, that fire that might used to have Andrea going, might just ring it up, okay? So I'm like, we know how to get each other going because we've been each other friends on YouTube, so we know how to do that. So I'm just saying, I think it's time for a reunion. I think we don't grown as people. We don't grow as adults. Look, when I did Battle of the Sexes, I was 46. Y'all was in y'all 30s. So I'm just
I'm still in my 30s.
I
I ain't 40 yet.
okay. But
It's my last year in my 30s.
I'm just saying we all has grown as people, and I think it's a great conversation to come back and say, hey, we was at this point in our life, we didn't have the tools, we didn't have the communication skills, but we at a different level. We got the communication skills now. If something bothers us, we don't let it linger on. We tell each other how we feel. And I think that was one of our issues, but holding back, not telling each other how we feel after that show. And remember, I had to put, when I was with Chef and Vic, I had to put in place, hey, we ain't arguing about the show tonight. No, we going home, cut the cameras off. Nobody arguing about what happened on the show. You want to talk about what happened on the show? Monday morning, we can do that shit. Not Sunday, okay? I was like, I can't do it. So,
no, I think the problem was that everybody was talking too damn much. Everybody was telling each other how they feel too damn much. No filters.
That is true.
That's what the problem was. And anybody know how to have no balance. We just talking shit all day, on and off the camera,
yes,
in the chat,
in the
just
chat.
for hours.
Oh, in our group chat, I said, what the fuck is y'all doing up so early in the morning, arguing already? It's like, East Coast side, California side. I said, I am not. My phone, my Instagram was just ding, 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 ding. I said, good question. Y'all was in that chat arguing.
Listen, I got in my accident, and I'm in therapy, in a physical therapy, and I'm on the treadmill talking shit in the chat. Bing, 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 bing. I'm supposed to be recovering, but I'm just going off on the treadmill.
Woo, it was a time. It was a time. But you know what? I think we helped each other through COVID. I'm not gonna say, because my friends used to say, well, Andre, what you doing on Sunday? We got Battle of the Sexes. I'm not doing a show. We got our show. I gotta get dressed. I'll be in my pajamas all day. I will take a shower and get ready for Battle of the Sexes. I said, Mama, what you do? Get dressed. Get dressed for my show. So
that was an excuse though. They do makeup and find something to wear and
right. Remember we came with that. Remember the
I
girls?
say everybody on that show played their part and they played it well. So
mm-hmm. Real
Right.
talk, we're gonna come in one or two things: a white t-shirt, or a black t-shirt, and a ball cap and a blunt.
Right.
that's it. That's all I need. Yeah.
Get dressed up. We didn't want to have to get dressed up. You couldn't wear something twice. We didn't want to have to get dressed up and everything. It was a lot of pressure on us. Okay, the girls. Remember that time we showed we had the dresses on and they had to go Everybody was mad with us. We turned our camera up. I was like, what's going on?
Everybody came because it wasn't none of us had flat chesting on that panel at that time, so we came in with our titties out.
Oh yeah, I remember that damn show.
We did that
Oh man, I remember that.
They was like, what's wrong with y'all?
Y'all was like,
I'm like, y'all trying to blind us or something? Shit.
Oh, that was funny.
So funny. We did that to them. It was like, what is going on? We all had big.
Since y'all want to talk about us so much, we gonna do it.
We gonna do it. They was all like, they could. They was getting that shit was funny. They was like, put some clothes on. That shit funny. But I will get in touch with V. I will send her a message, and hopefully we can get everybody on the same page and have a reunion. I just think it's about damn time. And so I love y'all. I'm gonna go because I put on my Christmas. I told my kid I'm put my Christmas tree up today, but I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming in. I hope we do our reunion soon and we can see where everybody is now. And I think it'll be wonderful.
Yes, ma'am. I love you back.
Love y'all. I'll catch y'all later.
Okay, bye. So that was Real Talk, Mama Goddess. That was Green Vegan. Derek C. Williams joined me today. I thank y'all for coming in. It was a great conversation because I am going to be a villain because of who I'm associated with. But I would say I let my friends, I let my people do their own thing. I'm not a gatekeeper. I can tell my friends, hey, I wouldn't do this, but you gotta let grown people do them. Because I remember this. I love my mom and dad. Love them to death. But when I got married and got away from them, I was doing things that I didn't get to do. I didn't get to do. So I think sometimes you got to give your children, people, a leeway to let them find their own way. Because when you let them find their own way, they'll be better people. When you try to control, when you try to discipline, and you try to change people, they start acting out because they figure they can't be their authentic selves. So let people find their way, and they will find their way. And Lolo will find her way on YouTube, good, bad, or indifference. And I have to let her find her way, and that's the kind of friend that I am. So I love y'all. Y'all be blessed. Y'all have a great evening. I might come back this week. I don't know. You know, these kids got these football, these practices, and got school. So I might come back. I'm not sure, but y'all have a good evening. I will talk to you guys later.